What's up, guys? Welcome back to another trade recap. Let's start from the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, you can see we have two-stage SMT at the highs, and we could have traded the ES, which was the stronger asset, but I ended up trading the NQ because that was had much more clear structure. So let's focus on the NQ. Now we had this first stage SMT yesterday, and then we get the second stage SMT. Now all we need is to frame ourselves within this daily candle to trade it lower. So what is the next the next time frame that we need to look at? It is going to be the 4-hour time frame. So here, actually, let's remove some of these candles. It is very mechanical structure. Now day opens here, dropping lower first, leaving this high, and again, we retrace back. We have a C2 closure, and then C3 expands higher, sweeping this high. But as you can see, this is not a reversal candle. So 6 a.m. opens, expands higher, sweeping the high again, this high again, and then we trade the 6 a.m. to this relevant low here, the current day's low. Now, same thing. We're going to do the same thing. We are going to frame the high of this candle on the lower time frame and to trade it lower, the same way we did with the daily time frame. That is why I'm saying this is a very mechanical way of doing it. And if we look at the 1-hour time frame, now based on this 1-hour time frame, you could have traded this. If not this candle, I mean, you could have traded this candle, because look at this. We sweep this high, and it has a small wick. We already had this SMT. So that was our first entry chances, but that is why you don't want to enter before the market open. Okay, as you can see, the market opens and it expands higher, swooping the high again, even though we had the SMT and everything, and we had the C2 closure. So, but when we look at the daily at the 30-minute time frame, here's what happens. So at 9 a.m. we retrace back into this 30-minute gap, and as you can see, this candle 9 a.m. is not a reversal candle. So anyway, we need to wait for the 9:30 candle to open. And once it opens, even if you had the correct bias, once you see this sweep of the high, some people think, okay, this is it. Maybe I have the wrong bias. But no, it is just another sweep of the high. And if you get a 30-minute, a 3-minute CIST, that is the perfect entry, which what happened here. So the 9:30 opens high first, creating not too much of a large wick, so we can trade it. Now, once I see this, and this is also a SMT, I drop down to the 3-minute time frame. That is where my time frame aligns with. So now 9:30 opens high, sweeping the high, and then huge drop down first. We're creating the CISD plus the gap. That is the strongest signature for changing the state of delivery when we have a gap as well. And once we do not tap into the order block, but we have a gap, so we don't have to worry about that. As soon as we tap into the gap and then we get a 3-minute C2 closure, I enter right at the C3, targeting this relevant low. Very simple, very mechanical. The same thing that we do on the daily time frame and 4-hour, we are doing the same thing on the 30-minute and also 3-minute. All right, guys, that is it for today. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.